filters, mood swings,
brain fog,
no sleep,
rage, real talk, rage, soul burning hot flashes. This is our time.
Welcome to Menopausal, where menopause meets metal. It's time to roar.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
We are all back again.
Yeah.
How exciting.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great, actually.
Are you?
Good. Yeah.
Good. Have you had any symptoms ruining your life this week?
No.
That's amazing.
No.
Good.
Yeah.
So we love
Not
that.
even insomnia.
Wow. You've been sleeping?
I have. I got about
Holy-
6 hours of sleep last night.
Nice. Wow. That's really good.
I'm proud of you.
Congratulations.
No, I'm on the 8 cups of coffee a day.
I'm actually kind of jealous because you got 6 hours.
I know. It was amazing. I'm not even going to lie.
That's really awesome. Congratulations.
That's good. Very good.
I have
Yeah.
to chalk that up to John, though, because he did like.
He's poisoning your drinks?
No, he fixed my room so that I have a complete airflow with fans and everything. And then he found a thing on the TV that makes thunder noises. And he
Hooked it up.
he
He
did.
set you
he
up.
hooked it up.
He
Good
set you up
job,
for quality
Good
sleep.
John.
Good job, John.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
Good job.
Look at you go, John
Got these
Seymour.
great guys always taking care of us.
It's amazing.
They are. I think so.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
I think so.
Cool. How you been, Maria?
I've been okay. I just got back from vacation again. So I'm dealing with my little menopausal issue, which is what always pops up every year is my melasma.
Oh, yeah.
So, where my face looks dirty and I turn brown. So I ordered another cream. Let's see if this one works.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm dealing with the melasma. On the beach, Juno Beach in West Palm Beach, Florida. And, the sun, I'm trying to hide my face. I got a hat on. I've got sunblock on and my face got burnt. So now it's peeling. And then I got my little brown spots. And I'm just like, ugh, I just want some kind of, but I know it's a hormonal imbalance.
yes.
I know it because it started right after I had my hysterectomy and went into perimenopause. I know it because it literally, the time frame is perfect. And as long as I stay out of the sun, I'm okay. But like, how do you stay out of the sun in the summertime?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
and I'm dealing with that, and I'm dealing with the no sleep. It's not good.
Mm,
Not good.
yeah. Maybe
I
you need
feel you.
John to like rearrange
Yeah,
your
send
room.
John over and rearrange the room.
Okay.
John could be on to something there.
Yeah. 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 Karen, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Anything ruining your life this week?
Sleep, no sleep. Yeah.
No sleep till
Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Like I wish I could just sleep longer than 2 hours. That would be really great.
Right.
I'd take 3 at this point in time.
Oh,
But-
no.
Because I have to be up for work at 3:30.
Mm-mm.
Got to be in work at 5.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, getting 2 hours of sleep and then another hour to fall back to sleep, only to wake up an hour later
Mm.
to not fall back to sleep, and then the alarm goes off as soon as I fall back to sleep.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Do you find that sometimes you'll fall asleep for like 10, 15 minutes and then think that you had this like nice deep sleep and you wake up and it's just only 20 minutes later?
Always.
I've been doing a lot of that lately, and I think it's making me mad because I'm just like, man, I actually felt like I got a good amount of sleep in, and it was 20 minutes, and it's like I feel like I'm
Lies.
going to bed again for the.
Lies.
It is
Yes.
lies.
Yeah. Does it take you a long time to fall back to sleep after that?
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. It really depends. Like I feel like I'm laying down. I'm like, all right, close your eyes. Don't wake up. Don't keep your eyes closed.
Right.
Lay down. Don't look at darkness. You need and you're like saying all these things to yourself in your head, and you're just like, if someone was in my head right now, they'd be like, no wonder you can't sleep. You're talking
You're
to yourself.
talking too much.
You're too busy. Like, you know what I mean? So I get angry. And like actually last night I fell asleep and I thought I slept well. And I looked at the clock and I saw a 5. So I knew I only had an hour to sleep. And I was like, and only an hour to sleep. And then I rolled over and then I looked at my alarm clock and it said 12:51. I was like, oh no, I still got the whole night.
Yeah,
But
that's
I didn't get the whole
nice.
night, but I knew I had the time. So it kind of made it go back
A
to
little
sleep
bit,
a little bit
yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still not sleeping well. I'm with you, Karen. I don't know
Just
what.
can't
I don't know what.
Now, do any of you
that
have the
actually
blackout?
happened to me. I'm sorry, Sarah.
No, go ahead.
But that actually happened to me yesterday. When I came home from work, I must have dozed off, not realizing that I dozed off. And when I woke up, I was like, that was the best sleep I had.
Yeah.
And it was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
25
I
minutes.
get
Yeah.
that a lot.
Sometimes you need a little refresher or something. That little
That
pick
little
me up
power
nappy
nap.
Right. And I
nappy
was
pee.
able to go back to sleep. Like, I don't have a problem falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's staying asleep. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
I
Yeah.
have both. Usually I have both.
Yeah.
And
Well-
I'm a lifelong insomniac. I don't remember ever sleeping.
I've never had this problem.
Right.
I've always slept and I slept good because Jim would be talking to me like we'd be getting in the bed and he's, getting his pillows situated and he says something to me and looks over and I'm asleep. And he's like, I didn't even get a chance to like pull the blanket over me and you were out. And then it just all changed within the last 2 years. So,
Yeah.
and yes, we do have the blackout
I was going to,
curtains.
the blackout curtains.
It is,
we do too.
it is dark
I
in
know,
our
we do
room.
too.
And I mean
It
dark.
helps.
It
Yeah.
does help. And then, with Jim working nights and days and switching back and forth, we got them for him, not for me. But, we do need it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to watch those during the week, though, with work, because if they're pulled shut
You'll
during
stay
the week-
asleep?
if I'm asleep,
Mhm.
in the morning, yeah, I have to watch. We have to keep those open
oh, wow.
during the week.
Yeah, because I have them in my bedroom
Yes.
and in my living room.
Yeah, we have
Ah.
black curtains in our
Oh,
living room as
damn.
well.
So-
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Bunch of vampires.
Something like that. It's like,
Jasmine.
Well, my
Get up
room
early.
is a deep dark burgundy in
Mhm.
itself. So
Mhm.
Oh,
it's
nice.
really really dark
Yeah.
in there.
Mhm.
And it still doesn't do any good most of the time for me.
I really hope the new setup is a success story for you.
Oh, me
And
too.
then
Thank
John
you.
is going to
And
have
then
to
John-
be
yep.
like the official bedroom setter-upper
Yeah.
Yep.
for the rest of us so we can all sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell them
I'll
we
be
just
sending
volunteered.
pictures
Come
of our
over, he's like,
bedroom.
here's
Okay.
my $200 bill for figuring out your sleep pattern and when, yeah.
Yeah.
John Feng Shui.
Yeah. Yeah. Sherry, how's your week been?
Not too bad. The rage is still kind of under control this week,
Good.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
A little pissed at myself for leaving towels in the wash today, but for
Did
hours.
you have to rewash them?
No, they weren't too bad. But it was literally
Okay.
before I came here. So I
Oh,
was
so you had to swap them.
they were like in there for hours. But the rage has been down. The sleep has been most of the issue. Waking up again for some reason. I was doing so well for
Mhm.
about 2 months, and lately it's back again. The waking up in the middle of the night,
Mhm.
and then again, fall back to sleep, and you wake up like an hour before the alarm's going to go off, and you're like, oh, please let me just go to sleep again
Yep.
for another hour.
Mhm.
But that seems to be the most of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Why is
That's
it that
it.
you get the
Doing-
best sleep 5 minutes before your alarm goes off?
See, I
It's
start to
true.
worry then. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. But then my mind goes, well, I'm going to be up in an hour anyway. So then it's like, why even bother fall asleep at that
Right.
point?
Mm-hmm.
And then that just gets in my head. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and I just lay there.
You just lay there. Yeah.
pretty
Mhm.
much.
I do that too.
Mhm.
Where I'm like, well, I gotta get up anyway. I might as
And
I
then your
don't.
brain just starts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's never
Like it's
stopping.
not rolling.
It
like
doesn't
it doesn't
stop.
stop anyway.
It never
pretty much,
stops. It's constant on go,
Mhm.
go, 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 go.
Yeah.
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 20 tabs open.
Yeah. Well, I had a pretty good week actually. No, nothing. Nope. I was good.
Good.
Nice.
good. You
That's
too? Good.
awesome.
That's what we want to
Jazz.
hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't know if it's a coincidence, but my husband wasn't here.
Poor Bert.
That's good. Well,
That was just less aggravation. That's
No, no. I missed his face so much. I missed him.
we got the text.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And we all love you too, by the way.
So-
Jasmine.
Yeah, so
Sweetheart.
funny story. I sent every morning I send a text to my husband telling him good morning, I love you, whatever, just some sweet way to start off the day. And he was on vacation. So I sent, good morning, my love. I hope you have a great golf day. I miss you. I love you forever. And then I start getting all these messages back. And they're like, I love you too. And oh, that's so nice. And I love you. And it was to the girls. So I did a copy paste, sent it to my husband.
That was the best thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's great.
Yeah, but it was like I missed him and I was feeling lonely because the house is very quiet.
Mhm.
But I enjoyed myself because I didn't have to make dinner plans and like just nothing. I was just like, I'm hungry. I'm just going to eat a hard boiled egg, and that's what I did.
There you go.
I didn't have to.
You didn't have to run chicken under the hot water tap.
No tap water chicken. It was good. It was good. I worked out in the garden. Everything at my own pace.
Nice.
Sounds relaxing.
It was
Very
It was,
relaxing.
but I missed him. It's not because he was gone.
Oh no.
No, for real. I understand.
No, I did. I missed him a
it
lot.
too.
Yeah, but it was a nice break. I think it was nice for both of us.
Mhm.
Of course, he was enjoying his time, but he also wasn't home, doing his daily chores either.
Mhm.
So it was
Yeah.
nice for the both of us.
Yeah.
It was. And guys, did you see that Jelly Roll and Bunny are getting divorced?
Yes. Man, I thought their relationship was solid.
Me too.
Me too. That blew me away. I was not expecting that.
I was a little sad. And I don't know. I feel like her posts and stuff got really crazy.
But
The
aren't they
day of
still
and-
or something? Like we were
They're
I
best
mean, I
friends.
don't
That's
know
what
a
they
lot
keep
about
telling
this because I don't
everybody.
follow all this stuff.
Oh,
but my
I
my
yeah.
husband's like we all know. But
Chris keeps up. He
He
keeps
keeps
up with the
everything.
celebrity
Yeah, he
news.
keeps
Okay.
up with all this.
We
But
love
aren't
you,
they
Chris.
still aren't they still like best friends?
Yes.
Still having a baby or something
Yes.
together?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and
Yes.
like okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's
And-
still happening.
Yeah,
and
okay.
that's definitely
That's
the
what
way
I
to
heard.
do it.
Okay.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
So
But that's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
You still
good for
have
them.
kids in common.
Yeah,
You still
great-
have,
good for them.
they helped each other pull
Yeah.
themselves out of whatever, their rocky life or whatever it is. But,
Mm-hmm.
if you can
Hey.
have a amicable divorce where you're just like, look, this ain't working. We can still be friends. We
Yeah.
can still get
Mhm.
along. We can still take care of the kids. We can, care about each other and respect each other and not make it so ugly. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because there's always going to be someone that's affected by it. They're already going to be affected by it, but it doesn't have to be as bad.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Hey, more power
And
to them.
yeah.
Isn't she also in the age of perimenopause and menopause? I think
think-
she is, right?
She's our age, right? Is she
I
in
think
her
so.
50s? Late 40s?
Late 40s,
early
maybe.
50s?
Right.
Somebody chat GPT that. Find out how old is Bunny? How old is Bunny XO or OX
Yeah.
or whatever she is? I don't even know.
and she's hot. I can
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you
she's
Oh,
that.
yeah.
beautiful
She's
girl.
beautiful. Yes.
She's beautiful. And I mean, Jelly Roll lost so much weight.
Yeah.
And he's
Yep.
doing better health wise. And, they have a beautiful home and they've
Yeah.
got kids and
Yeah. I really thought they were
solid.
like a solid couple. It just
They
goes to show
seem
you don't
like
know
one.
what's happening
Yep.
behind
Right.
closed doors. You know.
100%. Nobody knows.
No, nobody knows. And I'm
Where's it say?
sure.
Bunny XO says
Yeah.
she's 46.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Her menopause girl.
Yeah.
Dump on
So she's
podcast.
going through it.
Honey, you're Perry.
So
You're
can you
Perry.
imagine what she's going through then with, that's a long-term relationship that they've had.
Yeah.
And now, they're going through a divorce. That's got to be a lot.
And it's not private.
It's not private.
You know what I mean? Like when I went through my divorce, like just my immediate family, my friends knew.
Mhm.
But like it's all over TikTok, it's all over Instagram and Facebook and the news, and they can't blink an eye. I mean, he had to make a statement during his concert
He
that
did.
Really?
Yeah.
because but everything is so public, and it's got to be worse. It's
Yeah.
got to be harder.
Yeah, I believe so. It does have to
know?
make it harder. Yeah.
But good
Karen.
for them, keeping it real. And
Yeah.
How are things for you when you went through your divorce? Because you did it at an older age, right?
Yeah, like we were together, married for almost 30, and we've been together 30 plus years.
Wow, Karen.
Like July 1st would have been our 35th anniversary.
Wow.
And I was with him since I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know, so it's kind of so I'm guessing I was starting that petty
The perimenopause.
perimenopause,
Yeah.
and I really just didn't know what I was going through, what I was feeling, when I was feeling it. And he took it as I want a divorce,
Oh.
and that was it. And it got ugly fast.
Oh no.
Fast. I was called names. I had my kids turn their backs on me for a little bit. You know, I mean, my relationship still ain't great with one.
Mm-hmm.
And I, to this day, never badmouthed him.
Right.
But he let the world know that, oh, she wanted a divorce. She's doing this, she's doing that. And next thing you know, I got accused of cheating. And I'm here to tell the world and
Mm-hmm.
that that's not the case at all.
Mm.
I'm not that person. I can't go out there and sleep with somebody and then go into bed and lay next to my husband.
Right. Right.
I'm just not that person.
Right.
And
that.
he should know that. He should have known that. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Right.
I mean, through the years, our relationship has gotten a little better. You know, like we can talk civil. We have
Okay.
grandkids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's always going to be a part of my life. And, you know, I'm always going to care about him
Yes.
because he is the father of my children.
Right.
And we did have a long history. We went through a lot of ups and downs together.
Well, yeah, that's a long time to be together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and 90% of my adult life, I was with him.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You know, lived with him longer than I lived with my parents. And we had children young,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we stayed together through thick and thin. And when things were good financially, they weren't good mentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I was home a lot alone.
Yeah.
I was always told, go hang out with a friend, or, hey, you want to go to Tennessee? No, why don't you ask this one to go with you? Or why don't you go out with your friends? Or why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? And he never did those things with me that he now does with his new girlfriend.
Mm.
Who,
Yep.
you know, I guess I should tell her you're welcome.
No, you can say thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I feel like she's getting the better version of him now, you know, but
Right.
at the end of the day, it's still hard.
Mhm.
I still go through the emotions. I still look at myself and say, what could I have done differently?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then I look at it another way also. Had I not been divorced, I wouldn't be sitting around this table with some of my bestest friends,
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
True.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess things come, they go bad, and some things work out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know if I'll ever get over this because divorce is not easy
No.
for anybody
Mm-mm.
unless you really do hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I didn't hate him.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't hate him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I didn't love him the way a wife usually would love a husband. But at that point in time, like I said, I don't know what I was going through.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did start seeing a therapist at the time, and he thought that we both should go together in marriage counseling, but I needed to fix me first.
Right.
And he didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's when the hatred came, I guess, and he's the one that filed for the divorce.
Okay.
We didn't go through courts. I didn't drag him through anything.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got the short end of the stick because he has the house. He got the Harley.
Right.
That sucks. The Harley man.
I had
I
to,
know, right?
sell a
Seriously.
car that I was absolutely in love with, but I couldn't
Right.
afford it being on my own and living in an apartment.
Right.
I was stalked.
Oh.
I was scared to death to live in this apartment by myself because I didn't know. I was told that somebody was going to come break down my door. And I would look outside, and there was this girl that would stand there that was stalking me for him
Jesus.
through my job and everything. I have it on video,
Wow.
and then to find out too that my landlord at the time, I believe, was also sneaking into my apartment.
My God,
I
Wow.
wasn't sure.
Oh.
Yes.
Ew. What the hell?
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's not good mentally for
It's
your
not.
health.
No.
That's
No.
I mean,
It's not good at all.
Especially when
No.
you're trying to heal.
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to heal. And it took me a long time. Cathi, I believe I talked to you and John a few times about
Yep.
things at one of the shows.
Yep.
And I to this day I still talk and I'm just like, I can't believe that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like yesterday we were together and
Right.
we're not.
Right.
Right.
How long have you been divorced?
Going on 8 years.
Yeah.
It was 2008. No, 2019.
So you were definitely going through perimenopause at that
Yeah.
time, which probably had a lot to do with
My feelings.
your feelings, your how you said he felt that you were different or you were cold to him or
Yep.
whatever it was. That was probably what was going on, and it
Yeah.
leads
Yeah.
back to the how many relationships
Yeah.
have struggled, haven't worked because of this.
Because of it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
rage, the emotions.
Yeah, and the not knowing why.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like, what's wrong with you? And you're just like, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
the
Right.
worst.
And,
Right.
and that's
the
exactly
worst.
what I
Not
would
knowing.
be saying.
Yeah.
You get defensive
And they
'cause you're
take it
like, you know,
personal.
yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like
And
you're
instead
going
of trying to
crazy.
look into like what is happening, like
Mhm.
now, like we have so much information in front of us,
Yes.
and no one like we've got smartphones, and nobody's any smarter.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
when you
Exactly.
could go on there and be like, my wife's, having emotional distraught. She's treating me differently. I bet you menopause would have chopped up, or perimenopause, and he could have been like, well, damn, she's going through the change. What can I do to help? And
Yeah.
Right.
that's why, I don't know if I want to say I wish that he would have did that for you to be like, look, we got to figure out what's going on. But like, I know with my divorce, I wasn't going through perimenopause. I wasn't going through any of that stuff. He was just straight up cheating on me, and that's what it boiled down to. And
It's not funny.
I kept forgiving him because I wanted my family to stay together. I wanted the mother, father, children, the nuclear family, all perfect. And then I finally realized that, wait a second, this is not working. Like, I don't want my kids to grow up and think that this is the way they're supposed to treat their wives. And I had to put the kibosh on it and put the divorce on it. But I tried over and over again. And I kept saying to him, I said, do you know where you have to go in your own head to forgive somebody who has slept around on you and then sleep with them?
Right.
Exactly.
It's not just everything's fine and dandy. Like, you have to, like, literally get out of your own body and think, I can't remember what he did to me and how many times he did it. And then for me to try to make it work and forgive him and
Yeah.
move forward, move forward, move forward. And it just kept going backwards and backwards. And I remember saying, you know what? I think I will probably be better off by myself raising my children, and
Mhm.
I'm going to have to make it work. And I do remember something that my mom said to me. She always said to me that, when you go through divorce, the divorce is like a death of the relationship.
Yes.
So you're going to go through the grieving process of, just like if you grieve someone passing away,
Mhm.
you're going to go through the stage of sadness, anger, the
Denial.
like all of it. Every single stage of grief is exactly what you go through when you go through a divorce.
Yes.
And when she told me that, I was just like, she's right.
Yeah.
I'm angry right now. Like, I'm in an angry stage right now. Like, how dare he do that to me? I gave him everything. I did everything, and then all of a sudden I was sad and I mourned our relationship. And then, but, I'm also, well, we divorced in 2003. So I'm like way deep into this.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
Well, my
amicable.
Yeah, my relationship was over in 1998. Um, but it drug out for 5 years past that. And I lost everything. Everything. We had 2 boats. I also had a car I adored. We had a place down the beach. We had a home. I had a dog that I loved. I lost it all.
Yeah.
I walked away with the clothes on my back and couch surfed for 6 weeks until my house was done.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
And it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It really was. He made it horrible.
Mm.
We were not married, but we had been together for 10 years.
Mhm.
That's
And-
common law marriage.
And
Yeah.
we had
Yeah.
we have a daughter.
Yeah.
And he just called me one night out of the blue and told me that he wanted to separate, that I needed to move out.
Oh
No
my
warning,
God.
no nothing.
Mm.
So I did. And then for 5 years, I had to hear, well, this was supposed to be a separation, not a divorce.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah. That's what I had to put up with for 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
That didn't stop until I got pregnant with Max.
Wow, ladies. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry that you guys went
It's
through
deep.
that. That is, and Maria, you're right. It's like grieving. There's a lot of grieving that goes on there because you're also grieving the life that you thought you were going to have.
Right. And I do as well, Karen, ask myself often, what could I have done differently to make it work?
I do, and people tell you, oh, well, you can't have regrets now. You can't have regrets now. It's not about
It's
regret.
not a regret.
Right.
It's not.
It's about what could have been. Or
Right.
why didn't that work out? And I see friends that I grew up with that are still with their husbands, and we were all friends, and they're celebrating their anniversaries every year, and I kind of feel gypped.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not saying that my life now is horrible.
Right.
Right.
It's not. 'Cause
It's
like
not
I
what you
said,
expected. It's not
I got
what
a
you.
whole new group of people in my life that I absolutely love you girls.
Love you too.
And we love you.
Yeah, I love you,
And
Karen.
It's a great group, and when I'm with you, I don't think about that old life as much
Right.
because I'm in the moment here.
Yeah.
But when I go home and I'm by myself,
Yeah.
it's
rough.
Yeah.
it gets really rough, especially on a Saturday night, and I'm by myself and I can't make a show,
Right.
Right.
and I'm just like, am I a loser? I'm sitting in on a Saturday
Absolutely
no,
not.
no, not at all.
watching the ID channel.
You did say something, Karen, though, and you said, you wish you would have done things better, things like that. What could you have done better? And then you said you were in therapy, so you were doing things better.
Right. You were trying.
You already were taking the steps to do things better. So you were already doing things better.
Right.
Maybe he's the one that needed to do things better, not you.
Right.
So you can't put this on you. I mean, you were taking those steps to try to make things better. You were already taking care of yourself first to see what you could do better.
Right.
So you were
I got
you,
called
you were
selfish for that, by the way.
exactly. So you
He can go
that was
pound
not
sand.
yeah, he could totally go pound
Right.
sand because you were already doing everything you were doing to make the relationship better, to make yourself better.
Yeah.
He's the one, it sounds like he's the one that had the problem that had to do better, not you.
Right.
You were already taking those steps. You were already in counseling to see what you needed to do better for you for the relationship.
Yep.
Sounds like there were
Yeah.
the issues were somewhere else, not lying with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Because you were
That is
taking those
true.
steps. So
Right.
don't
You-
beat yourself up over it
Yeah.
at all.
You recognized that you had a
Exactly.
problem and you went to
Yeah.
try to fix it.
Yeah.
And
And
and then to be beat down for that,
Right.
no,
Right.
no, absolutely not. And that's what happens to a lot of
And
women.
it's-
You're
and it
being beat
crushes
down
me.
Yeah.
for standing up and to actually
Yeah.
take care of yourself,
Right.
And to be, kind of shut down for that. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
For somebody that was accused for leaving somebody
No,
for somebody
Yeah,
else.
no, that's
why would I
bullshit.
feel as bad as I do
No, you
if I had
shouldn't.
somebody
No.
on the side?
Yeah,
Right.
no, absolutely
Right.
not.
He isn't thinking logically anyway.
No,
So
mm-mm.
no.
You
And
were
let's
taking
face
steps
it,
to
I
better
mean-
yourself and to try to better the
Right.
relationship.
And I was
That's
almost
bullshit.
50 years old.
Yeah.
where am I running to?
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't want that drama at that age. We're at that age. We don't want that bullshit. We don't want that drama when we're in
You gotta
Exactly.
retrain someone.
Exactly. Yeah. At
Oh,
this age,
it's
we
so much work.
So much
Screw
work.
that.
at this age, if you're out
More work
doing
than
that
you
shit,
think.
I mean, come on, grow up. You know,
Yeah.
who
I
wants that
wouldn't do
bullshit and
it.
drama at
Right,
this age.
exactly.
No.
I
I'm
would
so glad
not
I'm not
do
in
it
the
again.
dating game.
There are people our age, and we sit and look on Facebook. There are people our age that are living like they are still in high school, teenagers, and we literally look and we're like, seriously?
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
settle
no.
down.
I mean, it's like, do
Ugh.
you ever? It's like, are these
I'm in
people
bed at
really,
8:30.
really acting like this? I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
it's like,
No,
oh my
thank you.
God.
Mm-mm.
No,
It's like-
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know how
old
to
are
do
these
it.
people? It's like, oh my God.
Yep.
Karen,
Yeah.
I'm with you. If I have nowhere to go
Seriously.
by 9 o'clock, I'm like, it's
Right.
It's like,
bedtime.
who
Mhm.
cares?
Yeah.
It's like, who
Bedtime.
cares where I'm at on a
Take
Saturday
a nice
night at 10
shower,
o'clock?
lotion up really
Yeah.
good so you're real
What's on
creamy,
TV?
and climb in bed. Shoot. Especially on a Saturday when them sheets are clean. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch some serial killer show.
Heck yeah. Everything's hitting just right.
Yeah, last night I think I was watching Dahmer. You know,
yeah, get
whatever.
yourself a nice little snack.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, this episode we're trying something new. We're going to sneak in a little bit of song here. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, that was burned into existence. The grind. Hope you enjoyed it. Yay! So, you know what? When I was here this week and Bert was gone, this was the very first time that the house was completely quiet. Um, he's gone on these vacations before, but before I had a house full. I always had Kelsey and little Bert and Zoe, and or their friends were here. There was always something going on.
Yeah.
This time was way different.
Yeah.
It was really different. Having an empty nest,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
My technically, I don't have an empty nest because technically, Kelsey hasn't moved out, but Kelsey is only here like 1 or 2 nights a week. So I'm gonna say we're empty nesters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know,
Because you're only 2 nights away from being an empty nester at this
right,
point.
right
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
So, but now I know that some of you have also experienced this.
Yeah.
What was it like for you?
Right now, it's tough for me. I had Matthew for a while, and then 3 years ago, they were both out. And with them being so far away, it's hard because I can't just stop over. They don't just stop over. I just got back from being there, and then as soon as I left, Matthew got really, really sick, and then I'm ready to jump on another plane and go down there to be, caretaker. So I think that's what I struggle with. In the same sense, I'm in Michael's apartment and I don't like the way he's got the kitchen set up. And I'm like, son, why do you have the kitchen set up like this? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, why are the Ziploc bags and plastic wrap in the cabinet above the sink, but you have an empty drawer down here? Like, and he's like, Mom, it's our apartment. And I'm like, you're right. Let me just go ahead and step back a little bit. But, and I want to just take over and fix things the way I feel that they need to be and keep being that mom. But the whole point is that we raise these kids to
Yes.
become independent, functioning citizens. And my kids are doing it and they're doing well. But I miss them terribly. I miss that. I miss the chaos sometimes of rushing to baseball games and practice and doing these things. But then the quiet is also sweet too, because, you get to think, you can pause, you breathe a little bit deeper. The cup of coffee isn't rushed. You don't have to go warm it up because you actually enjoyed it warm the whole time. But I do struggle with it. There are times when
Yes.
I do feel very alone, especially if Jim's on works. If Jim's not on night shift, I'm okay because I've got somebody. But if I'm by myself and now the dog's not there because we had to put him down, I feel like Bruno, my baby. I love that boy. I don't have nobody to talk to. I mean, I was telling the girls earlier, we had our little routine. I would get in the shower, he'd wait for me, I'd throw him up in bed, and we'd snuggle in, and I'd tell him he was the best boy, and he'd give me some kisses, and we'd go night night. So, but like now, I'm just like, okay, all right, I guess I'll just stay on my phone another 15 minutes, and okay, great, I got nothing going on for me. All right, great. So, and I do struggle with that, but this is what growing up and your kids
It
growing up
is.
and moving out is, and this is what we train them to do.
Right.
We want them to be functioning adults, and
Yes.
they're doing it. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard because there's that need's not there anymore. They don't need you anymore.
Right. It's
Do you
heartbreaking.
do
to
you
me.
miss? I miss hearing mom. Like
Yeah.
I miss mom. Nah.
Ma, it was
Madre.
Ma.
Where's this? Where's that?
Mom, are you cooking?
Yeah.
What are you cooking?
Yeah.
Can you please make me? Mom, can we just have pasta?
Right.
Mom, can you make meatballs?
Yeah.
And then when I go on vacation, I spend my vacation cooking for these kids. I'm like, I'm on vacation. We should be going out to dinner. Why don't you? No, Mom, can you please make meatloaf? Meatloaf. Yes, I'll make meatloaf. I make meatloaf. Then the next thing, Ma, you make meatballs and pasta?
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm like, okay. So then I feel that need again where they need me. And then I feel like I'm nurturing again. So now they're still down there. I'm up here. It'll probably be a couple months before I see him again. And,
Who am I
freezer stocked?
nurturing?
The freezer is we did go to the store and I bought and then I made
No, I
extra
meant what your
meatballs.
That's what I meant. Your extra meatballs.
I made
meatloaf.
extra
Yeah.
meatballs for both freezers and meatloaf for both freezers
Exactly.
and cut up onions and fresh basil in the freezer. And I
Yeah.
know that they're thinking, you know what, Mom, this is stupid, but
They
I
love
wanna,
it.
they
They love
do.
it.
They do.
love
Absolutely.
it.
And but it makes me feel needed, and it's funny because my mom's there, and I think they were probably like, "Well, who do we want to cook? No, not our mom." And I was like, and I was like, "Ma, what do you want to do?" She's like, "Well, I'll bake a banana nut bread." And they were like, "Oh yeah." And then I bake cookies, and then then me and Mom are doing the sauce, and then we're doing and I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
"Okay."
Mm-hmm.
And it felt fine, and it was what
Yes.
it was, and then I had to go back to work on Monday, and that's garbage.
That is garbage. It's
Yeah,
garbage.
that stinks.
Garbage.
Karen, what was it like for you? I know yours are all grown.
Mine was terrible.
Oh.
I didn't want them to move out ever.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even going to lie. I wanted them to stay forever. I would even take in their girlfriends. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, that was really hard for me to take as well.
Mm-hmm.
And going through the menopause and the empty nester all
And
together,
a
and now
divorce.
the divorce.
Yeah, that's a lot to put on.
Really, really hard
Yeah.
to deal
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I don't see my kids that much. I mean, I get to see my younger one because I have my grandkids now,
Mm-hmm.
which thank God for them.
Yes, that's a blessing right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's a totally different love, and I'm grateful to have them
Yeah.
Mhm.
because they do save my life.
Right, right.
They're my sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need Nona.
Yes, they do.
They need Nona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son, I'll go to his house, walk in, he hands me the kids,
Yeah.
and he goes upstairs. I'm like, hey, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Mom's doing good. Hope
Mhm.
you're doing good.
Yeah.
They are so cute.
And I don't,
Them
I
kids, them
don't see
little
the
ones.
other one
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah.
And I try to.
Yeah.
I try to keep in touch.
Yeah.
But the empty nester, it's like everybody here
Mm-hmm.
kind of knows what it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not fun.
Right.
It's terrible.
Right.
I'm not quite an empty
You're
nester,
right. Not complete yet.
but
yeah.
I might as well be. My kids need me for nothing
Yeah.
Yeah.
but a
Same.
ride.
Yeah.
Right. Right. All right.
Mine don't
right.
even need me for that.
But soon, neither one of them will even need me for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, and it's terrible. It was hard when my daughter moved out, but not as hard because she spent a year living with her dad. But when my adopted son moved out, I was devastated because he was the first of the three of my younger kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he moved out not on good terms.
Oh.
And I knew that he wasn't moving into his own place, that he was going to live with someone else. And it was devastating to me.
Worry.
Yeah. My other two kids, I want them to stay with me forever. I don't want them to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But, the oldest is already making plans
Mm-hmm.
to move out, which, it's the natural order of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then my youngest is like, well, if he's moving out, I'm out.
Right.
So I know it's not going to be but about another year
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
before they're gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm going to do.
No.
Because it's already so quiet in my house.
Yeah.
They don't come out of their rooms when they are home. They never come out of their rooms. And when John's at practice or whatever,
You're there by yourself, basically.
yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been that way for about 3 years.
Mm.
Do you think we should really look into the family compound situation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if we got a
Absolutely.
compound, it'd be great.
We'd
That'd
all
be
have
so
our
much
own
fun.
individual homes. We'd
Yes.
have like a center home.
Yep.
And then we could be like, call the girls together. And
Yeah.
obviously we'd have a recording studio for this
You
and
know?
everything that's going on.
Right.
And we could just have coffee every morning together and then just
Nobody would be lonely.
deliberate back to our own individual
And you know
homes and
what I
work and all that
also
stuff.
Thought of too, like when you're growing up, you're somebody's daughter,
Yes.
and then you become somebody's wife,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and then you become somebody's daughter,
Mother.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when all that is done, what are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. What
So
are you?
you lose a big part of you,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
especially when your kids grow up
Yeah.
and they move out.
Mhm.
And of course we make our kids, we're getting them ready for the world. That's what
Yeah.
they're supposed to do. They're supposed to go out. They're supposed to get married. They're
Yeah.
supposed to have kids.
Right.
Whatever they decide to do in life,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
whether they want kids or not, whatever. But we get them ready for that.
Yeah.
We're not ready.
No, not at all.
We're not
Nobody
ready.
But we
prepares
don't
us.
think about that because this is what we
'Cause
think we're going to
everything's
do.
about-
We
Yeah.
know that we are raising our children.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing, and we're taking care of our family, our husband, the pets. We
Yeah.
take care of everybody
The
and everything.
schedule and dinner.
Everything.
Dinner.
We do everything. Dinner.
Dinner.
Eternal
Eternal
dinner,
dinner.
fucking dinner.
It just
hell.
stops. And then
Dinner
it
hell.
just stops.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
stops. And then it's, Mom, I'm moving out. And then I'm standing in my living room, bawling my eyes out while he takes the last trip out of the house. And,
Right.
he came in and said, my God, Mom, I'm 10 minutes down the road.
It's not the same.
Country, that's too far.
It is not the same.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's not.
And the whole everything just shifts.
Yes.
And the relationship changes. You're no longer the parent, you actually become the friend
Right.
or a mentor almost because
Right.
they're constantly asking you for advice and stuff like that. But I literally, the relationship with my boys completely changed where they still need me as mom at a distance, but in the same sense they know that they can come to me like a best friend, and I'm not responsible for them anymore. They're responsible
Right.
for themselves. And that's why there's plastic wrap and Ziploc bags over top of the sink instead of the drawer,
Right.
which would make sense. But
Yeah.
Well, my oldest is 36.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of used to being called Catherine.
Mm.
I'm used to not being needed at all
Mm-hmm.
by her. And it hurts me.
Yeah.
It hurts me
Mm.
not to be needed
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
all by her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's amazing.
Yeah, and you're proud
Yes.
of them at the same time.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
sad, but you're proud at the same
Yes.
time.
Yep.
Yes. It's hard to,
amazing.
it's so
Yeah.
hard to describe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheri, do you have anything?
No, no children. In the 90s, I dated someone for several years. He had two sons. So I had two boys pretty much through elementary school and high school.
Oh, wow.
But I was young. I was in my 20s. So I
Mhm.
spent like young part of my 20s kind of raising two boys. But I mean, it was fun. It was adventure, but I wouldn't do it again. My kids. I never wanted children. So I mean, they were great. I mean, it was I enjoyed it, but I think after it was like just not for me.
Mhm.
And it was nice because Chris and I met later in life. It was like after that relationship, it was done. It wasn't for me. But Chris and I met later in life, and it was a blessing because he didn't want kids either. So neither one of us wanted children. So it really worked out for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
That's good. It was meant to
it
be.
was good.
And you are a great couple.
Yeah,
by the
they
way.
are.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's
really
good you
good
know
couple.
what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And that was a
Yes.
conversation we had. I was like, "You have kids?" He's like, "Nope." "You have kids?" I was like, "Gold
Great.
jackpot."
Right.
But it's nice because we can pick up and do what we want when we go. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, whatever. It's
Right.
nice. I mean, we do have since my mother passed away, we do have my sister that lives with us now. But I mean, that's not a problem at all. I mean,
Yep.
for now she does, but yeah, it works out. We like it. So.
Yeah.
That's
great.
good.
And I mean,
Yep.
we both have, I have a nephew and stuff like that, and he has a niece and who has children, and we love that, and our nieces and nephews. So that we have, we have children like that. So that's great.
You can
Yeah.
love them
Mhm.
differently.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't have
Yeah,
to raise them. You
oh,
just love them, and
absolutely.
then
Yeah, oh, yeah,
you
we
leave
love
them
them.
alone.
Spoil
Yeah.
and give
Oh,
back.
and we love them like
Absolutely.
we love them like they were our own. We do anything for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We just don't have our own.
Right.
So.
Right. Yep.
So when I have a question, when the kids left, did you guys find anything new about yourself? Did you rediscover any old hobbies? Did you pick up new hobbies? Did you anything?
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
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 I picked up a podcast with all of you.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I mean,
we did get
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
but
My-
that's
That's
because
pretty
we're all
awesome.
Long
menopausal.
before-
we are all
Yeah.
of us menopausal. Yeah, I forget what I was going to say. Please hold. What's everybody been listening to this week anyway?
Oh man, I have been listening to the king of rock and roll every day.
Have you?
Yes, I have. I love Elvis.
Nice.
I love Elvis.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Sheri, what you been listening to?
My usual classic rock stuff. I have been listening to some Triumph though, since I missed the concert.
Oh, damn.
I totally forgot they were coming around and missed them. That was like a bucket list.
Yeah.
Oh,
Other than that,
man.
I've been listening to Rush. That was my very first
Okay.
concert ever. But they have that new drummer,
Yeah, she's
she's
amazing.
great.
right? I wanted to
yes.
check her out, and she has been nailing it. So
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
that's,
been very good.
that's what I've been checking out this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Karen, what you been listening to?
Well, Jason Aldean and Luke Bryan.
I am not surprised.
Yeah.
That's
I
what-
think that name has come up in almost every podcast.
Yes, it has.
Oh, yes, I've been listening to some Jason Aldean. and
Okay.
Some Luke Bryan.
Do you like the new
music.
albums?
I do. I
Okay.
do. Yes,
Cool.
very much so.
Good.
Yeah.
Maria, what you been listening to?
I know this kind of sounds weird, but I just came across a reel where Alanis Morissette sang "Uninvited" at one of the award ceremonies, and I don't know, it hit me like I'd never heard it before. And how many times we've heard that song?
Oh, how many times?
And I was just, I mean, I had goosebumps all over my skin, and I was like,
Yes.
oh my gosh. I was like, it was so deep, and she sang it so like it was real, like it was,
Yeah.
from her. And I was like, wait, do I have this in my, like on my Apple Music? You know what I mean? I put it in there and I was just like, I do. Like, when haven't I haven't listened to it? So I've been like listening on repeat, but I just feel like I'm resonating with that song this week. And I don't know why,
Yeah.
because I don't have uninvited love. But it just, I don't know if it's just everything. I don't know if it's the instruments,
Yeah.
the deepness of it, I don't know. There's just something
It's
about
just-
it.
Right.
It's just
There's
hitting
something about
Got
it.
your attention.
And
at
I've
this
been
moment.
hitting on a little bit of Dan and Shay because they're coming out with a new album
Yeah.
that's releasing in August, and yeah, so I've been listening to that. So
Cool. Cool.
How about you, Jazz?
I have been listening to old school Megadeth.
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I heard a little Peace Cells the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Awesome. It's a great song.
Yeah.
I do. I love that. But yeah, I've been jamming out to some old Megadeth. And then every now and then I say, I want to hear some Metallica, old Metallica.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
You just go back to your roots
I love it.
sometimes,
Yeah,
you
you
know?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been listening to, jamming out in my car. Turn it up
Nice.
nice and loud.
Nice.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Eddie's
Um,
Ultimate Thrash.
There you go. Speaking of songs, since we're talking about it, what song do you guys think would best describe either, we'll say, divorce or emptiness or menopause?
I would say Coming Undone by Korn would be for menopause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Cool. Who else? Anybody got something?
I would have to go with probably Limp Bizkit Break Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
nice.
Lip menopause, break stuff.
Break
Limp
stuff.
Bizkit.
Stop it.
Mhm.
Swear to God. I actually wrote 4 songs down
The
because
two known as.
yeah, the two known as we think alike. Divorce for me was My Immortal by Evanescence
Mm-hmm.
because I literally took care of everything for him.
Mhm.
When I lost my husband, it was While You Love Me by Rascal Flatts.
Oh,
That was the song.
yes.
Menopause, break stuff, Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
I'm sorry, every time it comes on, I just it's me.
It's yeah.
And then my Empty Nest song is My Wish by Rascal Flatts because
Mhm.
I wish and I hope that they have a successful life, the life that they want, the life that they love.
Yes.
So those are
My emptiness song is Guns N' Roses. Oh my God.
Sweet Child of Mine.
No. The slow song. I can't think of the name of it. It totally
November
went
Rain?
right out. November Rain. It totally went right.
I'm
out
looking
of
at
my
Sheri.
head.
She's the Guns N' Roses expert over here.
my
And
my
see, there goes.
Where'd
the
you go?
bullet again. Yes, November Rain
okay.
is definitely.
my Empty Nest song would be probably One Call Away by Charlie Puth.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not. I hope I said his last name.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
I
how
think
you
you're
say
good.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got, Sherry?
There's so many hard ones. Um, that quick.
Yeah.
And, like real
I
heavy ones. There's so many
understand.
heavy ones that are just like on
I
repeat.
know it's the
You know, it's
pressure,
like
it's the
yeah,
pressure coming up with something.
just throw on my husband's CD. It's like when
Yeah.
we could just throw on our husband's CDs.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
heavy, I got thrown some blood feast. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I do like to throw in like Bert's old stuff, malicious intent
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is hitting.
Yeah.
No. I know, seriously.
Lies, lies, lies.
I know Chris is up there
Song
saying
of
right now,
that.
off with your heads. I'll be like, no.
You're like, yes.
Every one of you is.
All of you.
But like, I guess more on like, I guess relationships. I always liked Alanis Morissette. You ought to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
newer like Flowers, Miley Cyrus. I always
Mm,
thought
yeah, Flowers is a good song.
Flowers. I always like
Yeah.
those. I always like those
Myself
flowers.
Yeah, it's a
I always
great
like
song.
that, and you ought to know.
Just an independent woman song.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need you.
That's
Abs-
right.
that-
It's
I
a
want
thousand-
you. I don't,
I don't
need
need
you.
you.
Right.
And that's the
Exactly.
difference.
That's the
Yes.
difference. Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Yes.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to be the Empty Nest song is going to be I Hope You Dance by
Yeah.
Leanne Womack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't have a divorce song. But the menopause song is Sweating Bullets by Megadeth.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
I remember. I was going to say, "Welcome to the jungle."
Welcome to the jungle.
It's actually on my picture.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
For the podcast. Yeah.
no brain fog here.
Nope, no brain fog whatsoever. That's so funny. Okay.
Down.
I have a quick little list here. It's signs menopause has entered the chat. Okay. You need a fan in every room.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm? You yell, who touched the thermostat?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
You cry because a puppy exists.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, right? You cry because a puppy doesn't exist.
Yes.
Yes. You forgot the word for microwave and called it, what is that thing? The food TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the food TV.
The TV dinner.
And another one is you start a sentence with confidence and end it with, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was just a
100%. Yes, that's a good one.
Yes,
fun little list there to end the night with. You guys got anything else?
No.
No.
No?
I don't
No.
think so.
Oh, you know what? One more thing. If you could sit down with a version of yourself from 20 years ago, what would you tell her about this chapter of your life?
I'm good with that. So 20 years ago, I was marrying my second husband, and I thought everything was honky dory
Yes.
because I had just left a bad divorce. I finally met a man that respected me, loved me, showed me what marriage is supposed to be and how I'm supposed to be treated. And everything was great. And then he passed away. So I would literally tell myself, you're going to go through a lot, but you're going to be okay. And you got to show yourself grace. And the other thing that I wrote, show yourself grace. Menopause is going to happen, and this too shall pass. Plus, you get to trauma bond with great friends.
There you go.
Yes.
I love
That's a
that.
good one,
Yes.
It's the truth. Like
It
we
is.
literally are so linked
Yes.
together with that.
I
So
love
and
that.
we are trauma bonded.
That's true.
I have trauma bonded coworkers, and I have trauma bonded menopausal friends.
That's right.
That's great.
Exactly.
That's a
That's
good
right.
one.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I would tell myself 20 years ago to slow down, don't rush.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's so fast paced.
It is. Yes.
When your kids are little, you're like, okay, they're not going to be little forever, and then it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier, and you seem to rush it, and then you're working, and
Mm-hmm.
we got the sports, and you got the school stuff, and you have this, and you have that. I would just tell myself, stop, because it's going to go by quickly,
So fast.
and they're going to be out of the house,
Yeah.
and you're going to be going through menopause, and you're going to have a miserable middle part of that life.
Mm.
Not, horribly miserable, but to the point where you're going to have some issues.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And to Maria's point, that shall pass.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
Does. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just enjoy life. I mean, that's what I would just tell
Yes.
myself 20
Yeah.
years from now. Just slow down and enjoy.
Yeah.
I'd
Enjoy.
say run fast and run fucking far. That's exactly what I would tell myself 20 years ago.
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry for the F-bomb.
No,
It's okay.
it's fine.
It's
We
past the
are
15 minutes.
we are way past 15 minutes. Sheri, what you got?
One, don't rush. Like you said, just
Yeah.
sit back and
Sit
just
back and breathe.
don't
Yep.
rush life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Also, stop people pleasing.
Oh my God, I'm gonna say that
Yes.
too.
Stop people pleasing.
Y'all took my answers.
All my life, just been a people pleaser and doing things for other people instead of like doing things for myself. Like just missing out. Like, okay, all right, I'll do this because that's what you want.
Right.
Do not settle for anything
Yes.
or anyone.
Nothing.
Right.
Do not settle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how old you are, just do not settle. You want to go see the world, you go see the world.
Yeah.
Don't stay grounded because someone else wants you here. If you want to get up and go, get up and go.
Absolutely.
Go see
Yep.
the world.
Go
Just
say it.
get-
Yep.
Just do it. Yeah, just kind of live life. Have confidence.
Mhm.
Have confidence in yourself. Don't let anybody just put you down. Give you lack of confidence at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stay grounded. Don't settle. Just don't settle.
Mm-hmm.
And then going back to Maria.
Are you saying you settled for Chris? Damn.
No.
Oh,
No, I'm
Chris.
saying up
Just
until that
kidding.
point, and that's where I'm circling back
Yes.
to Maria. Like, it took me to where I was at in life. I mean, I'm like we just said, my God, we're in our 16th year being together, but it took us to late in life to find each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Right.
happened unintentionally because
Mhm.
neither one of us were looking
Mhm.
at all.
Right.
I mean,
That's the
when we
best
met,
way to-
it
Yep.
just happened.
Yeah, same
and,
with Jim and
I
I.
mean, we met,
Yeah.
and then we started running into started seeing each
Just-
other
yeah.
like here and there, and it just the way we got together was just
And you
Weird.
guys
You
are
married your
great.
best
it was
friend,
weird,
and that's
yeah.
the way it
And then
should
here
be.
we are, 16 years
Yeah.
later, but
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
we were not looking. Trust
Right.
me.
Mhm.
And
Jim and I weren't looking either, and it
Yeah,
just happened.
exactly.
Because I swore I wasn't getting married again or
Right.
being with anybody because, I just lost Kurt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't dating nobody. I'm just going to be single the rest of my life.
And I was
Mm-hmm.
never married. This is my first
Yeah.
marriage because I was like, I never was doing. I was only going to do it once if I was going to do it, and I never cared if I was married. I was fine
Yeah.
being single
I'll never
or
get
just
married
dating, and
again.
that's how I was. I was like,
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
But
I'll never be married again, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
but yeah, my younger self, I'd be like, don't settle.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
don't
Yeah.
settle. Just
I guess.
live your life. Don't even with the job. Don't
Yeah.
settle. Just
Yeah.
if you want to go somewhere, just
Use those
Don't s-
vacation days. Don't save them
Yes,
for
yes.
something that might
Right.
not ever come.
yes.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Maybe that's what I was trying
Use
to
that
say when I said
PTO.
run fast and run far.
Right.
Because I agree with Sheri 100%.
Even don't
Yeah.
stay settled
Never
just because of a job. If
settle.
you need to, like I used to work for an airline, and I could have traveled anywhere and went to different cities working for that airline, but I was young and in my 20s, so I also had an apartment. So it was like I didn't want to move because I couldn't afford like an apartment there and keep an apartment here. So it was like I should have just gave it up and went and lived there and worried about getting an apartment when I came
Yep.
back. It was
Right.
things like that where I could have went and
Yeah.
worked
Yes.
anywhere across the country, anywhere,
Right. Yes.
but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's those opportunities I would have told myself, do it.
Yes.
Right now, just do it.
They're all good.
Jasmine,
You all took my answer, so it's going to be repeats here.
do it. Do it. Do it, Jasmine. Do it.
If I could talk to myself from 20 years ago, well, about this chapter of life, I would say you become mentally more stable. You're going to do really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would also, I would definitely say like enjoy your kids and your husband right now.
Mhm.
Don't rush.
Yeah.
Not everything is stressful and not everything has to be rushed. If your son wants you to read that story for the third time
Right.
Yep.
when you're putting him to bed, read
Do it.
him that story and take your time. Don't
Yep.
rush
Yeah.
through it.
Right.
Because man, I wish I could go back and read him that story.
Absolutely.
You know.
That's what the grandkids are for.
I don't have any.
I know, but when you do, you get to re-raise your
Not yet.
kids. Like, get to re-raise
I
your
keep
kids
asking them, and they're like, "Mom, you're not getting grandkids." Whatever.
Take it
Um,
from me, Kathy, and Maria. Grandchildren are the best.
They are. It's like
Yes.
nothing you can ever
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
I love
Yeah,
my boys so
that's
much.
something I would definitely, tell myself to slow down, enjoy my kids, and not worry about anyone else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's
Just the
yeah.
ones in
Yep.
in my house.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody else, they can handle themselves. You don't have to do anything for them.
Yep.
Right.
Handle your own business.
Yep.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. 100%.
Yes. That was a great show, guys.
Yeah. Thanks.
May your sleep be deep, your rage be brief, your playlist be heavy. Until next time, this has been Metal Puzzle.
Bye.
Bye.